Intro music remix. Bum, 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 bum. J019, J019. Bum, 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 bum. Mindcrack. Season 4. Bum, 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 bum. J019, J019. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. It is Jeff again, and I'm going to move a little bit of stuff, not too much, but just a little bit of stuff over to my new location and try to get a bed set down. Now, it's nighttime, so it's scary, but we're going to run anyway because I really want to get this bed put down and sleep over there before it gets too bad, because in case I die over there during the next day cycle, I don't want to have to run all the way back. I might die on the way over there because of this. Who knows? We'll find out. But I'm always up for a little bit of an adventure, and I believe it's this way. I put my cords on because I believe it was negative 153 and 800 and something. I'm pretty sure it's not that far away. It is a little farther away than I'd prefer it to be, based on now, especially that we have the beacon, and it's going to make it more difficult to go back to town and regen, but it's not that far. Yeah, there it is, though. There's lots of stuff. There's a spider jockey. I've seen... Whoa. Somebody built the road. Wait. Maybe this wasn't my way? Well, you know what? This is going toward my way, so... Dude, that's awesome. I can rock right into this road and just make a split that goes over to my place. That's great. I don't have to build the road nearly as far as I originally was going to have to, because I believe I'm right. Yeah, I'm right here. This is it. This is it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm actually really excited about that, and great. I was able. Actually, what am I doing? Let's go to where. Whoa. That is not what I thought it was. What am I doing? I need to pay more attention. God, now there's gonna be enemies all over the place. I thought that was my little cubby hole. It was not. Holy crap. Oh, sleep. Oh, thank God. Whew. That was much scarier than it rightfully should have been, because I was not paying any attention, but at the same time, I think that's part of the reason you guys love me so much, is because I always keep you on your toes. I always keep myself on my toes. There's no question about that. I should probably eat something. Whoa. He had no knockback at all with that. That was ridiculous. I need to get some food on my bar. I know that zombie's coming. I guess I'll just eat the zombie meat for now. He's gonna burn. I did not expect to take damage from him, because I was thinking that he would knock back a little bit, and I was wrong. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna... Well, hi, buddy. Whoa. Wrong tool. Whew. Don't know exactly what my plan is out here for how I'm gonna prepare this. I think I want it to be... I think at about this height is perfect. I don't want to go lower than this height, because I want it to kind of look down toward the ocean. And I could even make the ocean move back a little bit if I wanted to. I don't want it to be right on level with the ocean. You know, you got to worry about flooding and things like that. I'm sure there'd be some regulatory requirements that wouldn't allow me to build something that close to sea level when patients' lives are involved. So, you know, let's try to stay within the boundaries of the rules of the Joint Commission and the Department of Health. And I mean, I guess OSHA probably would have something to say about that as well. But for the most part, I'm going to clear out inventory space. In this mess of an inventory that I have, I did bring over none of my nether wart. That was dumb. That was my plan, and I forgot to grab it. However, I do have pumpkin seeds and melon seeds I can get growing. And I'm only getting these growing for the purpose of... I guess I wouldn't know. Can't really go wrong with that. Efficiency 1 shovel! Yeah, baby! I do plan on using a shovel. I do not remember if I enchanted that or if I acquired that from someone else, but Hey, I like it though. Where can I put my little pumpkin farm for the time being? It needs to be more out of the way. Can't remember if pumpkins need water. Why do I not remember if they need water or not? Let's grab a bucket anyway. Oh, so guys, work, man. Just pray to God you don't get in a position like I'm in. Not really. Like, my position's pretty decent. But so many things. Like, have you ever just worked with those people that you can't stand because they're, I don't even know if it's incompetence or what exactly it is, but there's this woman that I worked with a long time ago when I was, she works for the corporation. She doesn't work for our hospital, but, you know, I deal with her a lot, doing, you know, a lot of the corporate stuff in the job role I'm in now. Ooh, I do like this grass. This grass is nice. Oh, I can make a pretty cool overlook. Bigaboo. Bigaboo? There's going to be some names on here that I don't know who they are, and I don't want you guys to think, I could be wrong, I don't know, but I don't want you guys to think that all these random people are joining the server, because we've gotten permission to add cameramen to the server. So we can whitelist our cameraman if we want to do like some epic build, and we can go around and actually record ourselves doing stuff like, you know, Guude has easy CGI and things like that. So that's the purpose of those users, and I don't know if Bigaboo is one of those. The name is not familiar at all to me, but I would assume that's what that is. I could be completely wrong. Don't know. I didn't even count how far that was. I think that was perfect. Yep, that had been perfect. I did not need to do things like that to it. So let's go through and get some... I don't know why I just actually did that all the way around like that, but I guess I'll finish it out now. Because I want to turn these into melon seeds and these into pumpkin seeds. So I want doot 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 and doot 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 doot. Because this is stuff that I will need for potions in the future. Don't really think pumpkins. I don't know what I can do with pumpkins, but I had them, so why not use them? So I got that. Let me get some more water on my bar. But this woman, she's one of those people who puts herself up there like she's the end-all be-all of a certain type of thing. Like, if you have to get something done in this particular thing, you have to go through her. Sometimes is that true? Probably. She probably is the person with the access that you need for a lot of this stuff. But at the same time, she is very much a... I don't know. I don't know. A slacker can't be the word, because she really does do a lot of work, but she's not really good with follow-up or anything like that, and that's what really bothers me a lot. So you'll have to go through her for all this stuff, but then you won't hear from her for weeks. So you'll never know if it got done. You can try to follow up with her as much as you want, like, hey, how is this going? Have we made any progress on this? And you'll just hear nothing. So I've had to deal with her a lot in the past couple weeks because of the stuff that she handles within the corporation. And this ravine is kind of not in a good spot. I really need to fill this thing in a lot more. I don't like that. It's just going to be a waste of dirt. Let me get some more dirt. Like, let me clear out some of this other land. Make it all nice and flat, and then we'll come back when I have a bulk of extra sand to be able to do this with. But anyway, she I was on a meeting with her the other day with my boss, a bunch of people from corporate, like higher ups from corporate, like, you know, like the VP and things like that, because it's kind of a serious issue that I've been tasked with, you know, leading it from my hospital's perspective, but my boss, you know, stays in the loop and all that stuff on it. So it has to do with, I'm not even exactly sure, but there's so many different systems that we have within our hospital setting that it makes things really ridiculous sometimes, because you're dealing with how do these systems interface and what happens when I do this and this system and blah blah blah, like all this dumb stuff. But anyways, has to do with like locations. And I brought up in a meeting on Friday when she said something about why we're stuck and why things don't work, and how we need these 2 different locations for the emergency department, and that's not how we've ever worked before, and it got overlooked, so nobody's built it yet, so now we're in a big frenzy to see what works and do all this testing and see if we can do this. And I made the comment to her, I said something about the fact of, but we do already have 2 locations built. I know that for a fact. I've had to deal with them before, but I'm not sure of all the functionality like between them. Can't we just leverage the one that we already have, that we're actually decommissioning in order to run this? Instead of decommissioning it, can we just turn it into what we need? Because then we don't have to deal with building one. It's already there. It's already got everything in it that we need. We just need to repurpose it. Oh, no, that won't work for this reason and that reason and all these reasons why it wouldn't work. Okay, I don't know anything about it. Okay, whatever. Some people from the emergency department are on this call with me. So we're frantically trying to all come up with solutions and what can we do, and so it spawned all this testing this week that I've had to undertake with all these people from corporate, and it's just been really frustrating getting all this stuff done. So today, or yesterday, we started on this phone call, and so this last phone call was Friday. So yesterday we started getting on this phone call to start doing this testing, and she brings up something, the same woman brings up something about, okay guys, thought of it over the weekend. I got a solution that might work for us. We'll have to do some testing and find out. So we're all like, great, like that sounds awesome. We possibly have a solution that's going to be easier than we had thought it was going to be. Like, let's hear it. And her solution was, well, we already have these 2 areas in the emergency department, and one of them's about to get decommissioned. So instead of decommissioning it, let's why don't we just repurpose it into this other role? And I'm sitting there and my jaw drops to the floor. I'm in an office with one other person, and I just kind of like, my jaw dropped to the floor. I like slammed my hand on the mute button and was like, uttering some specific language into the phone. But luckily, I had muted it so that nobody could hear me. But my office mate starts cracking up, and she's like, no, what's going on now? So I explained the story to her, and she's just like, what? She wasn't on the other call, so she didn't understand. So I finally regained my composure, and I chime back in, and I'm like, hey, so this is the same suggestion that I brought up last week on Friday, and you had said that there was all these problems with it. Have these problems been resolved that will make this a workable solution at this point? And I said it in the most politically correct manner that I could possibly think of, but getting my point across of making sure that people know this was not her idea, do not give her credit for this, as well as you brought up issues that sounded legitimate at the time. So did you just forget about those issues? Were they not really issues? Did we find a fix to them? Like, answering questions at the same time as making sure that she did not take the credit like she was this, great genius that thought of all this stuff. And I swear to God, she then again proceeded to explain how my suggesting that would not work and why it would not work. And then went on again in the same call to re-explain the same thing again, saying that her solution is probably going to work and we should be testing on it. And I'm sitting there like, this doesn't make sense. She's reiterating the same thing she just told us will not work, saying it will work, after then saying it will not work again. And people on the call, you could tell that they're a little bit confused, because it was really, really weird that nobody could tell what solution she was talking about, because she had said 1 minute it would work, this great idea, and then the same idea is not going to work the next minute, and then it is going to work again when it's her idea. And it was really strange. So I thought maybe I was going crazy. And I went and talked to my emergency department colleague who had been on the phone call on Friday, and asked her, like, what did we go over on this call? Like, what was the, the talk about, doing this other thing with this unit? And she goes, no, she said it wouldn't work. That's exactly what you brought up, and she said it wouldn't work. Why? Is that a workable solution now? Like, exactly what this person said. And I was like, okay, good. I'm just making sure I'm not crazy. Caught my boss on the way back, and thank God, like, I'm so happy that people didn't think that I was just crazy and trying to take credit, because my boss just kind of looks at me and, like, rolls her eyes, and she goes, I don't even know what's going on anymore. That was the most ridiculous phone call I was ever on. So I was like, oh, thank God, like, other people are seeing this. You know, and I will tell you, I am not a person, I don't need credit for this stuff. We're all in it for the greater good. Yes, it's nice to get credit when you come up with a workable solution to something that everybody else was thinking was going to have all these implications and was going to take all this time, and it's like that quick, easy solution. So great. It is great to have that recognition when you come up with ideas like that, because that does get you far with some higher ups sometimes. And they know you're a thinker, and they know you actually like are trying to come up with ways that will make everything function and make everything work. But give credit where credit's due. Do not take credit from other people for something that was not your idea and try to take it as your own. And let alone, who is dumb enough, smart enough, I don't know, but to bring up something like that in a phone call the next workday with the same people who were on the original call, and think that you're going to actually get this credit and people are going to think it's your idea. Now, honestly, I will tell you, I think she full-heartedly believes that this is her idea, that she is that, I guess that's where it comes back to the word ignorant. She's that ignorant that she thinks that she really did come up with that, and she just has no idea what's really going on. And unfortunately, she's like the stopping point for all this stuff. Like, she's the one that would have to build it or do the the modifications to the code to make it work, which would be a much smaller task than taking on building a whole new like location. I know you guys don't understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to make it in as layman's terms as possible, because it's really confusing to me, and I work in the environment because it's just weird the way medical systems are set up. But that's just my kind of my rant for the day. Like, don't, when you grow old in life, don't take other people's ideas and pretend that they're yours. I mean, sure, some people actually do get really far in life like that, and it's unfortunate in my opinion when people do succeed by having that mentality, and there's plenty of people that do, I'm sure. But you know, guys, people can be better than that. We all know that people can be better than that, so just try not to do that in the future. That's my suggestion. Speaking of which, playing some Cube World, getting a little bit better at it, understanding it a little bit more, and having a lot of fun with that game. But people, it's just a game. Some people are getting so angry with me for one, not knowing basic things. And yes, I run by a lot of things and I'm like, where is this, where is that? And it happens to be right there on my screen. I'm new to the game, I don't know, I'm looking around, having a good old time with it. I don't know why it makes people so angry. If it really makes you angry that I can't figure it out fast enough, don't watch it until I get better. I don't know what to tell you, but there's no need for negativity. I'm just having a good old time, it's fun. Let go a little bit, people, you'll be much happier. I'm gonna try to fill this stuff in to make a more solid foundation for this, and I know this is going to be the riveting video again. It rains so much on these servers, including in UHC, as you guys saw. First day UHC rain. That was weird. Rain pouring down, which made everything spawn everywhere. Man, it was off the wall. Fun, made it definitely entertaining, and I do have to say that it was so much fun to be on a team with Beef, and we definitely had an entertaining first episode. There's no question about that. We had a lot of things that went wrong, but man, we're having so much fun with it. So hope you guys continue to watch it, because I really enjoy how everything's going and the interactions between everybody. Man, I love UHC time. It's so much fun to watch everybody. Different perspectives, different ideas on, you know, the best solution. Did I put my sword away? That was not smart. I guess I could put a door down here. I guess a door wouldn't really help that much, would it? These zombies will just tear it down. This spider will not. Hi, spider. Spider down. Zombie fighting in the rain. I took him on pretty well. Even stepping forward at him a little bit. I'm waiting for these guys to spawn their friends. Like, I think this guy just spawned from his war scream. Whoa. What was that? Am I seeing things? I could have sworn I saw something red, like, flash across my screen. I'm gonna have to watch that video back. That was really weird. It must have been this torch just caught my eye in a funny way. Oh, there's Etho. So this is coming out nicely, nice and smoothed out. Gonna be able to... Oh, I need to smooth it out over here too. I forgot that I did a corner wrap. So dangerous to oh, what am I doing? No, it needs to be up here. Eh. I don't want to do... Oh, skeleton. I did not even bring my... I didn't even bring my bow out here. I came out very unprepared for a thunderstorm in the middle of the night to dig. Oh, little baby zombie! I hate you! I hate you! Ow. I still can't believe they take your armor. And don't drop it. That's just rude. I mean, I guess he's a little kid. That's what little kids do. Mine, mine, mine. He ain't gonna give it back. Anyways, guys, don't want this episode to get too long. It was a little bit of a diggy-talky. So, hopefully, it kept you entertained enough. And I will see you guys right after I kill this skeleton. Ow, he's got an enchanted bow. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? Whew, no, I got him. He didn't drop that bow, unfortunately. I need to make it back to the regen stand is what I need to do. Maybe I'll actually do that. I'm gonna go get my nether wart at some point. Hopefully try to get back to the regen stand. What is that? Oh, spider. Oh, no, I'm not gonna fight you with that. No, 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 no! I don't want to fight you. No, I'm gonna die. Well, you guys are gonna get to see me die. But I think that's how this is gonna end. Yep, yep it is. Luckily, I have slept right here. UHC mode is a lot of fun. Oh man, I must have died right here. I didn't realize I was that close. There he is. Okay, he's safely down there for now. I'll just get him on the way back to my base. There we go. And boink. Perfect. Okay guys, I will see you next time.